Hello everybody, here's Captain Rom from Mira again. Today I make a little speech because the last few films I hadn't time to make the voice in it because of the loud environment in this workshop, and also it was a lot of work, even involving me very much, so I couldn't speak at the same time filming and working and talking with my comrades. So I make a little bit of explaining now. The few last videos you see, we make this rooftop, this canopy, or how you want to call this. It is a solid sandwich construction with fiberglass, and the resin is vinyl ester. This is something in between polyester and epoxy, also price-wise, but also strength-wise. It's a very good resin to infuse such fiber construction, sandwich construction. Makes it very stiff, very hard, and also very rugged. We did this in 5 layers from the ground up and 5 layers from the top up, and in between we had a 3D foam which is not compressible and which is not sucking up water. It's an ideal foam, core foam for the middle, and it's also 3D. It means it has a pattern inside like a hexagon, and slice it in, so you can form this foam panels a little bit, and so they lay very nice on the form we did. We prefabricated before. We put a little bit of weight on it overnight, and the next day we could put the upper layer, the 5 layers on it. That's the construction side of the whole thing. It needs a lot of material. It was also quite expensive, the whole thing. It's like building a little boat. We need around 100 kilos of vinyl ester resin. We need about, I would say, one roll was 80 kilos, and we had 3 rolls. We have a little bit left of everything, so it was well calculated. I would say it was over 100 square meters of fabric we needed, of both of the fabrics. One was chop strand, but a fine mesh of chop strand, and the other fabric was woven mats, which are bi-directional. One weave goes in one direction, the other weave goes in the other direction, horizontal, vertical, as you name it. And this was 600 gram. So we put 2 layers of 600 gram in one part, and 3 layers of chop strand. So it came about nearly to 2,000 grams per square meter on the upper side and on the downside. Yeah, it's very rugged. You could build a boat hull with that. It's the same, actually, the same thickness. That's why it's a little curved to the form. The deck roof is a little curved, and also it should be walkable for me. I like to put a lot of solar panels on top of it. I like to catch water with it, and I like to walk on it. So it has to be very rigid, like the deck of a boat. It's the same, and this is coming to lay over the whole cockpit. But that's not the next step. The next steps now are we took it out of the form yesterday. It was a big relief of me. Really, I was a little bit feared of that, but it came out quite nice. With a lot of force, with a fork truck, we lifted up ratch in one thing. But first we tried if it's coming loose or not, and how much power it needs. So we were very safe to do it that way. And after that, now we have to clean the whole construction, because it has to be sanded over, and then it has to be faired. So all the little avoids, the little unevenness, has to be made flat. Maybe 2 times to it with a filler, and maybe more, we don't know. The downside looks very clean, very flat. The upside is a little bit rough. So we do there quite a lot of filler on it. And then after the filler comes the primer on it. It gets painted with primer, and after primer there comes top coat on it on both sides. And what you have to do before all of the painting is we make all around the outside parameter, we make a little profile which goes up a little bit and down a little bit. I cannot explain it so good, but now the little the profile looks like this a little bit, and this part is only a centimeter which is going up. That's too less for catching water, so we have to put at the outside, we have to put 5 centimeters a strip on it and overglass it. It will be the step before painting, and then it's mounting on the boat. What we did yesterday, we think a lot, because it's almost 300 kilos, the whole thing. We think a lot how we're gonna move this, because we have to do it on both sides, so on the parameter. So we was thinking about how moving that big thing, and we came with a solution. We bought studs, 10 millimeter wire struts, and we will put on big eyebolts and washers. So we make like lifting points where the inlays are, where the posts will sit on. That's the strongest point on the plate. So we put there now eye holes on, and then we can do it with chain holes or with a truck lift, and so we can move it. That's the next thing we will do tomorrow. Today I'm a day off because I have to pick up my camper van. My dear sister will help me with that. So we go on a journey in a few minutes now and pick up my camper van. Should be fixed. It has to fix the warming, the internal warming system. Okay, that's all news for today. More tomorrow. I think the next step is to make it movable, put these eyes on, lift it a few times, look how it works, how our plans works out, and then begin to clean and sand it, and yeah, and so forth on. So thanks a lot for being with me all this time, and as usual, I will be very, very glad you comment, and you join as a partner for this program. It helps me a lot. Thanks. Till the next time. All the best. Ahoy, Captain Rom.